Are you looking for the best new survival games to get excited about? Well, you're in luck because in this video I'm highlighting 10 amazing upcoming survival games that you should wishlist and play right away. Let's get right into the list. Starting off the list strong, we have Forever Skies. Forever Skies is a first-person post-apocalyptic survival game where you fly, upgrade, and customize your mobile high-tech airship base. In this game, you'll scavenge resources to survive, face dangers on the surface, and hunt for viral pathogens to cure a mysterious illness. The game takes place on Earth, but not the same Earth as we're accustomed to. This Earth has been ravaged by an ecological disaster, leading to harsh conditions, toxic dust, and long-forgotten technology. Along your journey, you'll research new ways of obtaining food and resources, discover new tools, and increase the chance of your survival. There looks to be a lot to do in Forever Skies, and I can't wait to experience all this game has to offer in 2023. At number 9, we have an incredible survival game developed by one person in Derelicts. Derelicts is a base-building survival game which takes place on Earth after being flooded with radiation. In this game, you'll build, craft, and explore alone or with friends in this hostile, mysterious wasteland using the power of electricity and water to survive. After the most privileged parts of humankind have fled to live on space stations, it's up to you and your friends to start anew and find the origin of what started the wave of radiation. You can build a cozy base for yourself and use some robust automation systems to generate electricity and carry large materials which will be crucial in surviving the harsh elements. The game includes online co-op and dog companions, which are both great features to see. Next up, we have a highly anticipated city building survival game in Frostpunk II. Frostpunk II is a societal survival game that blends city building, strategy, and management gameplay. In this game, you'll play as the leader of a resource-hungry metropolis where the expansion and search for new sources of power is an unavoidable reality. You'll need to lead a multi-layered society and weather not only the harsh conditions, but various factions that may be resistant to change as well. Demands and expectations of these factions will raise tensions and evoke conflicts, but will a cold-blooded rule and a Machiavellian approach to politics be necessary? In Frostpunk 2, that's up to you to decide. I can't wait to see what's in store, and I'm excited to tackle conflict in my own way. At number 7, we have a game that's larger than life on a tiny scale in Smalland. Smalland is a multiplayer survival game where you are at the bottom of the food chain in a vast and hazardous world. In this game, you'll craft weapons and armor, build encampments, and explore a strange new land surrounded by massive creatures. In the land of the small, you'll traverse lake-sized puddles, scale skyscraper-sized trees, battle or tame creatures, discover the dense dark forests, and the strange metallic monoliths left over from before. Birds, rats, lizards, and spiders will all see you as a tasty food source, so you'll need to be careful. Thankfully, you can team up with friends in PvE to survive together. This is the kind of sandbox adventure I love to see, and hopefully we'll get a release date for Smalland soon. Next up, we have a beautifully tense survival game in Rooted. Rooted is a solo and multiplayer survival game where you must set out to explore on an ancient overgrown world full of danger. In this game, you'll salvage, build, craft, hunt, and try to survive alone or with friends in an evolving and fascinating post-apocalyptic environment. You must progress and adapt through the ruins of the past civilization that collapsed due to global biological warfare. Rooted looks gorgeously post-apocalyptic, which is due in part to the game being built on Unreal Engine 5. With the inclusion of co-op and in-game voice chat, this is shaping up to be a great one to play with friends. Rooted is currently a ways away, but from what we've seen so far, this game has a bright future. At number 5, we have the incredibly ambitious Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening is an open-world survival MMO that aims to combine the grit and creativity of survival games with the social interactivity of large, persistent multiplayer games. In this game, you'll build shelters against sandstorms, maintain your still suit, and master the old ways to walk even the deepest deserts. You must rise from survival to dominance in a vast and seamless world shared by thousands of players and plenty of sandworms that will dwell beneath the sands. The best way to do this is to simply make a name for yourself by building factions, trading, scavenging, and always having a game plan. We'll have to wait and see if the game's ambitious vision is fully realized, but for now, the hype is justified. Up next, we have a survival game with plenty of fantasy elements in Nightingale. Nightingale is a survival crafting adventure that has you venturing through mystical portals into a variety of amazing and fantastical realms. In this game, you'll become an intrepid realm walker and venture forth alone or with friends as you explore, craft, build, and fight across a visually stunning fantasy world. As you prepare your journey through the portals, you'll craft tools to harvest trees, ore, plants, and rare resources found deep in the realms. New schematics can be discovered to assemble the equipment and weapons you need to survive. The game has online co-op to build a community, work together, and discover mysteries and face various challenges. Nightingale is set to launch sometime in 2023. At number 3, we have our survival horror representative in Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest is an open-world survival horror simulator that follows up its highly regarded predecessor in a cannibal-infested hellscape. In this game, you'll you'll craft, build, and struggle to survive alone or with friends thanks to online co-op. Sons of the Forest aims to give you complete freedom to tackle the world how you want. There are no NPCs barking orders at you or giving you missions. Instead, you give the orders and you choose what happens next. Whether it's building a cabin, plucking salmon from fresh streams, or fighting mutated demons, how you choose to best survive is up to you. If the first game is anything to go by, Sons of the Forest will be a terrifying survival adventure to remember. Next up, we have one of the top most wishlisted games on Steam with The Day Before. The Day Before is an open-world MMO survival game set in a deadly post-pandemic America overrun by the flesh-hungry infected and survivors killing each other for food, weapons, and cars. In this game, you'll need to survive at all costs, explore places no one dares to go, and find a colony of survivors along the way. As you scavenge for resources, you must search for abandoned vehicles, houses, and skyscrapers for anything you can use. You might run into some vehicles that will be key in exploration along with detailed weapons for added protection. You can fight other players, but another option is working cooperatively and contributing to the restoration of society. You can see if you can survive early next year. At number 1, we have a game with huge dinos, primitive humans, and Vin Diesel in Ark 2. Ark 2 is a survival adventure where you must survive the past and tame the future. In this game, you must team up with legendary heroes to confront powerful dark forces in a world with dinosaurs and humans struggling for dominance. Ark 2 looks to one-up everything with its predecessor with incredibly detailed graphics and art design, Souls-like combat, dynamic world events, and even cross-platform modding support. Millions of possible combinations await to enable you to craft your own unique gear and share custom creatures, weapons, maps, and servers. Visually, the game looks stunning, and if Ark 2 can truly deliver on what their ambitions are, this is definitely one to keep your eye on. So which games from this list are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to discover your next favorite games, and I'll see you in the next one.